Hey everybody, welcome back to Vlogmas. My name is Erica and it's been an uneventful day around here so far. Just been working from home today and we're about to take Rebel on a walk and then we're gonna do some grilling I think tonight. But not a lot going on today. I am just fulfilling my commitment to Vlogmas by coming on here and saying hey to you guys. Might show you a little bit of the walk that we do tonight. I don't know. Tonight we have kielbasa sausages, grilled squash for dinner. So squash and zucchini, yellow squash and zucchini. So I'll show you guys a little bit of that. Probably gonna be a shorter vlog though, because it's been a day. I do payroll for my company and today was the day that I had to do it. So I just stayed at home all day staring at the computer crunching numbers. So I'm happy to be done with that and I'm excited because Adam just turned in a big project at work and now he can actually spend some more time with me instead of working all the time. So I'm gonna head out on the walk and then I'll talk to you guys soon. Headed out on the walk and everybody has their Christmas lights up. That's our house. This house at the end is probably the most lit up though. They do stuff for Halloween too. Huh? Is there a rabbit?
Yep.
Oh, must have heard Rebel coming. We were trying to figure out what this is in the tree. So you guys are gonna be the ghost of Christmas past. Oh no, it's the Christmas angel. This house had scarecrows in front of it, a lot of them for Halloween, so just an angel hanging from the tree. Do your guys' neighborhoods put up a lot of Christmas lights? Seems like some streets a lot of people do, and some streets like nobody does. It's kind of like the street makes people start feeling bad if they don't have it up. This one's really bright. Like, there's nothing over there, and then really bright. And look, there's a little Santa's truck. We were just saying this is like actually the first time that we've been walking when there's like together when there's a bunch of Christmas lights out. This house has a lot too.
This house has Santa Claus.
Little Santa out there. That's a big Santa.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
Got its own light.
I always wonder like where do people store these decorations? This has got its own little light pole too. There's a Santa there. And then this house is pretty cool. It's got the green up into the tree. Yeah. Some people go all out. Adam just says this is a great Vlogmas for me because I don't have to cook anything, but joke's on him. I'm gonna film him cooking tonight. Oh no. All right, here's some more houses. That one's really bright. And they did their fence up. That's kind of cool. Oh, like these people have Santa climbing on the roof. That's cool. This one is on the corner here. Is that a Santa on a Christmas tree?
Yep, that's a sleigh. So it's a red pickup truck.
Oh.
Rudolph driving.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. Yes, please. The Roomba's running. I like just shut off parts of the house to make sure they don't get into other places, but I just got back from the walk, or we just got back in it. My Fitbit says it was 25 minutes, which I think is about how long it normally is. I think it's like 1.25 miles or something like that, maybe 1.2 miles. So that's a good thing, a good goal. Rebel just ran over here. He's like, Miles, are we going for another thing? He also doesn't like the Roomba, so he just runs from the Roomba when he needs to. And I think tonight we're just gonna do kielbasa sausage on the grill and then squash and zucchini. And I'll show you guys how I cut the squash and zucchini for the grill. I like to do it kind of thicker because there is a potential that if I cut it too thin, it could like slip through the grates on the grill. So I'm gonna show you guys that and then show you what the rest of dinner looks like, and that's probably about it for today. tomorrow I will show you guys what Adam looks like when he comes home from the dentist. No. No, he has a big dentist appointment tomorrow, so I think that we're gonna have soup tomorrow night and probably soup Friday night and maybe soup Saturday night. So I've got a couple soups planned and then we'll see what we do after that. What do you do? Oh, Adam dropped an almond on the ground.
I dropped a lot of almonds.
See, Rob, will you come get it? See how fast he finds it. Oh, yep,
Stepped on it.
got him. So I feel like I already know what it's like to have a kid because Adam's like, can we get like some queso and make like a snack? So I'm just gonna take that queso's left over from the tostada night and then add some of the ground venison in it that's seasoned with the taco mix. Heat it up and then put it in this bowl, I think is what he wants me to do. And then in here I'm gonna add just 1 avocado, a little bit of sour cream, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and salt. That is my guac recipe. Just gonna mix this up real quick so he has something to eat and munch on while we cut up the squash too. This is what the zucchini and squash look like at the end. Nice big fat chunks so they don't fall through the grates on the grill. What I did is I just did some salt, olive oil, and then some of the no salt seasoning from Costco. I think it's like the 21 seasoning blend. It's a great all-around seasoning for vegetables like this. I use it frequently. This is the creamy guac that I made. It's done. Ready for Adam to come get some chips. And this is that queso that I added the ground venison to. Looks really good. Oh, fogging up the camera, it's that good. And I kept the container in case we don't end up eating it all, so I can just put it back in here and then cover it up. But I don't know, I think Adam's kind of hungry. And these are the sausages. These are already cooked. They're beef with jalapeno, and they're the Kielbasa brand. I got them at Costco, and when I got them, they had like, I don't know, like 3 pounds or something in the package, so I broke it up into 4 little bags. Each one had 3, and then one had a 4th link in there. So this is what we're gonna cook. Adam's just gonna basically heat these up on the grill, like kind of brown them, and then do the squash, because these are already cooked. You could just slice it and eat it cold if you really wanted to. And that's gonna be dinner tonight. All right, so it's the 9th day of Vlogmas, which means it's about halfway through the Vlogmas that I'm gonna be doing this year. I'm happy that I have made it this far, and I wanted to recap the meal plan that I went over with you guys about a week ago. So I did start last week's meal plan on a Thursday, so it would be tomorrow basically. It'd be the beginning of a new week. And so I wanted to go over kind of how it went. For the most part, we stayed on track, and this is typically what happens to us every week. Something gets pushed, something gets rearranged, or maybe I just planned too much, too ambitious about it. Maybe I didn't plan a leftover day and we needed to have a leftover day, and both of those things happened this week so far. So the herb salmon Brussels sprouts garlic mash, we did that on Thursday. On Friday, we did the venison tostadas with guac and queso. You saw tonight we have extra avocado and queso. We are still eating on that, so we had plenty of food that day. Saturday, we went to that concert, and then we're supposed to have broccoli soup with bacon on top. We didn't do that because we ate with our friends before the concert. So that meal got pushed. And because Adam has his dentist tomorrow, I decided to just wait until Thursday tomorrow to do both soups that I planned for this week. That way we can eat soup Thursday and Friday in case he's not filling up, like he can eat more after that. Sunday we did the manicotti and asparagus. That worked out. I had put eggplant on there, but I didn't get to do that. Really, the manicotti was a lot of like prep work that I didn't feel like trying out a new vegetable that I wasn't like wholeheartedly into. Monday, spinach and artichoke stuffed mushrooms. We did that. Chopped salad. Tuesday, I had tonight's meal on there, the kielbasa sausage of grilled zucchini and squash. But you know, last night I did a leftover makeover with the flatbreads. They were delicious. Everything turned out really well for that. It was a great dinner to kind of use up some items out of the fridge. And then today, Adam and I both had leftovers for lunch. So that kind of helped things. So yesterday kind of became a leftover day. And then Wednesday, today, was supposed to be butternut squash soup with grilled cheese with, I think I was gonna put chicken in them. So we're gonna move that to tomorrow night, or we'll do the broccoli soup tomorrow night. Whatever Adam wants to have tomorrow night, we'll make that one, let him pick. And then on Friday, I will do the other soup, whichever one that is. And then that's gonna put me not needing to buy groceries again until Saturday, maybe not Sunday. Because I got a lot of different groceries this time, I don't really need to go get a lot more because I still have the eggplant in there. I still have some other vegetables in the freezer that I can cook with. So that's really how meal planning works for me, is I like to plan as much as I can and then just let it go if it doesn't happen. So the soup didn't happen on Saturday night, that's okay. I plan it out to where most of those ingredients are in the pantry, or they're okay, they're shelf stable, whatever it may be, to where that broccoli is not gonna ruin before I actually cook it. That's another thing about squashes right now, like butternut squash. It's a great squash. A lot of squashes right now, like acorn squash and things like that, pumpkin. All of the winter squash vegetables are great. They keep for a long time. So those are great items to plan to have towards the end of your meal, the end of your week. So if you're looking at your week and you're like, okay, I want to use butternut squash or spaghetti squash or any kind of hard squash, those can always be pushed because you can have them in your fridge for 7 to 10 days and they'll be perfectly fine. Things like spinach and kale, like I bought 7 days ago, I had to use that. Almost all of it has like started to wilt. So that has to be used earlier in the week. So that's a strategy with meal planning, is thinking about, okay, if I buy all these groceries now, what's gonna go bad first? What's gonna taste better now versus taste better later? And what can I hold off on until later in the week? That way you're not wasting anything, and then you're also getting the best, freshest product out of everything that you're purchasing. Which again also means don't go into the grocery store and plan to do like grilled chicken over spinach every single day of the week and then buy the spinach for 7 days, because on day 6 and 7 your spinach is going to be like gross and wilted. Those are some of the strategies I'm writing about in my ebook right now, and that was kind of a little bit of a hint as to what it's going to look like. But the planning portion of that is really what I'm passionate about. So I wanted to recap for you how the meal plan went this week so that you would understand that it's not just like roses over here. If a day happens and we need to do leftovers, we pivot, we change, we rearrange, and that's perfectly fine and okay, because that's how life is. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. I hope you'll give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe for more content like this. I plan to talk more and more about meal planning, especially as the year turns over and people are getting more in line with creating new plans and new goals and ideas for how they want their life to be. So I hope you'll stick around for that, and happy Vlogmas!